Welcome to the channel. I'm Gene. Thank you all for watching today. And this is an article from the New York Times. This is customers still like to shop in person even if they get only to the curb. Online orders have surged for retailers in the pandemic as curbside pickup helps Americans satisfy their desire to hop in the car and drive to the store. And I see this picture here. This is Adrian Dacina, a Target employee in the Bronx, New York, which is working on curbside pickup. We started as a coronavirus stopgap. It is likely to have permanent impact on the way we shop and go to the store, grocery store, and all of that. This is by Sapna Mashwari and Michael Corkery from the New York Times. They did this last Friday on October 9th. When the pandemic forced Dick's Sporting Goods to close its hundreds of stores in March, the retailer hustled to set up curbside pickup within 2 days. Its initial attempt, though, was just this side of a children's lemonade stand. When you drove up, there was a sign in the window with a phone number. People used a landline to call the stores, and they deliver it out to the front of the store. Lauren Hobart, president of Dick's Sporting Goods, said of the very scrappy operation, email and text alerts would come later. Scrappy or not, curbside pickup not only rescued Dick's sales during the lockdowns, but it also emerged as many retailers' best strategy for long-term survival in the e-commerce age. And what started as a coronavirus stopgap is likely to have a permanent impact on the way people shop, along with giving them a new reason to continue to visit the beleaguered physical stores. The popularity of curbside pickup reveals that the future of retail is not just more packages piling up on people's doorsteps, beyond the satisfying the need for contactless shopping in the pandemic. It taps into Americans' desires to drive to a store, a pull that can be just as strong as even stronger in the convenience of home delivery. Americans used to their cars and actually do like stores, so this is kind of a hybrid where you're getting the best of both worlds, said Oliver Chen, a retail analyst at Cohen. As of August of 2020, about 3/4 of the top 50 store-based retailers in the United States offer curbside pickup. Even our local library here in Newcastle County, Delaware, is also offering curbside pickup. I'll have to get the details on that and bring that in to you in another video. According to Curbside Research, an advisory and research firm that specializes in retail and tech, anything from a sweater to a book, see books, is now and easy to pick up as a sandwich. Now you see this picture again of while transforming workers' duties at stores, curbside pickup can help preserve jobs in the long run. Target said its curbside pickup sales grew more than 700% in the last quarter, while Best Buy reported nearly $5 billion in online revenue in the second quarter. Excuse me. A company record, and said 41% of that had come from curbside or in-store pickup. The rise in curbside pickup, a part of a larger surge in e-commerce sales, has implications for preserving retail jobs through workers' duties likely to transform. It is also helping to keep brick-and-mortar spaces relevant while thousands of storefronts have emptied out as more customers move online. Okay? Curbside allows certain box retailers to convert their stores into mini e-commerce fulfillment centers, while avoiding the money-losing step of shipping goods to the house. Now, Mr. Chen has said, by driving to the store and pick up an online order, the customer takes the last mile, referring to the typically expensive final step in package deliveries. Okay? The rising popularity of curbside coincided with Amazon's struggle with its vaunted supply chain and usually seamless home delivery system in the early months of the pandemic. As people rushed to place orders from anything from toilet paper to backyard swimming pools, Amazon dealt out-of-stock items, price gouging, and delayed or inaccurate shipments. That was a boom for chains like Dick's, Best Buy, Target, and Walmart, which harnessed the merchandise in their thousands of stores to new effect, especially as summer began. Amazon struggled a bit at the beginning, like everybody did, because boom, when demand came, was so great it hit the whole system and kind of overwhelmed it, said Walter Robb, a former co-chief executive of Whole Foods and executive in residence at S2G Ventures, a venture fund focused on food. Those that have been able to be agile on their feet with these digital offerings have made some gains. Now, nowhere is the shift more significant that big box chains also sell groceries. 700% growth in Target's Drive Up offering has spurred the chain to add fresh and frozen groceries to serve and create up to 12 additional parking spaces for pickup at stores. It has announced plans to double the number of store employees dedicated to in-store and curbside pickup services during the holiday season. The retailers even included product samples in their orders. Now you see the picture here. It says, when the pandemic forced Dick's Sporting Goods to close 100 of its stores in March, they hustled to start Curbside Pickup. Now, Walmart, that has 4,700 stores in the U.S., was one of the earliest chains to offer Curbside Pickup. Now, with a focus on groceries, Curbside offer orders are part of an overall boost in its e-commerce sales, which accounted for 11% of the chain's revenue in the quarter that ended July 31st, up from 6% a year earlier. Okay. In helping with the retailer keep pace with Amazon online, though the gap between the two remains large, Mr. Rob noted Amazon seems to be expanding its own physical footprint through its ownership of Whole Foods and a partnership with Kohl's to match Walmart on the curbside. Now, on a $100 curbside order, the labor cost of picking the groceries reduces Walmart's profit by $1.50, still leaving $3 in profit. Now, estimated Edward Yurma, an e-commerce analyst at KeyBank Capital Markets, by comparison, Walmart loses money on its traditional e-commerce sales, in which customers order online and the products are shipped to their house. Mr. Yurma said in its recent second quarter earnings report, Walmart said that it had significantly reduced losses in its traditional e-commerce business. Now, I didn't know this. Walmart now employs 74,000 workers across more than 3,000 stores to pick groceries on orders and then take them out to the customers' cars. 5 years ago, there were fewer than 1,000 of these jobs. During the pandemic, filling these roles was a big driver behind Walmart's hiring boom, which increased the company's 1.5 million workforce by 14%. Okay? Now you see this picture here of a Dick's Sporting Goods in New York. And workers would come under new pressure as stores begin to resemble Amazon warehouses. Okay? Now let's scroll down here a little bit here. And you see this picture here. People pick up at Dick's Sporting Goods has evolved from what the company's president called a very scrappy operation. Okay? Every grandparent in America knows how to use Zoom. Now, because that's how they spoke to their grandkids for the last 6 months, so it's not just young people, Mr. Rogut said. The whole population has become much more comfortable with technology and the ability to order things differently. There's a whole group of consumers that literally discovered e-commerce during this period, he added. These people, because of the COVID, started to do that. I don't think you can put the genie back in the bottle. Okay? Now, Safena Mashawari, she covers retail for the New York Times. Okay? And Mr. Corkery is a business reporter who covers the retail industry and its impact on consumers, workers, and the economy. So, I'd like to thank you very much for watching. I had to condense this a little bit because of time. But I'd like to thank you for watching. Click the subscribe button or the like or dislike button. I want to thank you for being here today. Thank you for being here today. And sorry I look such a mess, but what can you do? So thank you very much for watching. Have a good weekend. Take care. Peace. Bye. Boo.